Hi guys, welcome back. So I went to paint night again, and it happened again that I painted, and I honestly really like how it turned out. So I'm not going to repaint it, I'm just going to leave it. It's also not one that I would really ever, it's not one that I would have picked out to paint, but I actually rather like how it turned out, and I don't think I have a reason to repaint it. There's some things about it that I don't really like, but I think it's quite cute, and I don't really have a place to display this one, so I'm probably going to give it away to a friend of mine and never see it again. No, I'll see it when I visit my friend, but that doesn't count. Anyway, I have the reference photo that she did for us, but the reference photo she gave us isn't actually what we used, I guess. It wasn't what she used. She had used a different reference photo, and she had just had a bad day the day of paint night, and she had done like stencils for us and done all this really, like all of this prep, and left it on her counter at home. Oops. So part of it we had to stencil, or we didn't have to, but I ended up stenciling it because I didn't want to have to freehand that. You'll see in a sec. So I cut out stencils for me and my mom to use, and then she ended up texting me the reference photo that she used, our instructor. So I have that to show you as well. But this was the picture that we arrived to, was this one. It's cute. It's the mama and the baby elephant. But I didn't like the tree. The tree makes it look like super dead, and it just kind of makes it look like, I don't know, it's not as fun, because it just, I don't know, there's something about this one that I just didn't like. And so I was like, all right, well, that'll be kind of fun, whatever. We'll get it done. And then talked to the instructor, and I'm going to get this off my phone, and she sent me, this was her reference. Let's see if I can get it to there. This was her reference, and I actually liked this a lot better. I like that. It's cuter. I like the way that the sunset is, so you can actually like see the sun. I just think that's really cool. I thought that was going to be really fun to paint. So she texted that to me, and I ended up going off of that reference rather than the original. But what she did was she printed off a picture, which is cut out now. But she printed off a picture of the elephants, and then we cut it out, or I cut it out, because I'm pretty good with those skizzers. Yes, skizzers. I cut it out, and then we just used this as a stencil for our paintings, and I thought that was honestly just a lot easier than trying to freehand an elephant. Being that I've never drawn one before, I really didn't want to try that. But I kind of like how my painting turned out. What do you guys think? I think the sun turned out really well. I'm not crazy fond of the trees. I think I could have done a lot better on the trees. Especially this little guy, he just looks kind of odd. I don't know. I didn't have the brush that I wanted. I have a brush that would have made this like perfect, and that brush was on my desk here, and I was not at my desk here. So nothing I could do about it, but this is how it turned out, and I'm fairly happy with it. And again, like I said, it's not colors that I normally gravitate toward, so not something that I would really hang up in my house or anything, and I prefer doing paintings that I can at least display somewhere. So this one's going to be given away, but I thought it turned out well. I like how my sun looks. I like how the grass turned out. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to hold this so I can see it and talk about it at the same time. But I like how my grass turned out. I'm getting better with the fan brush, and I'm really excited to show you the stuff that I'm working on now, because it's way more technically difficult than what we've been doing in paint night, and very exciting. But yeah, I thought it turned out really well. I'm happy with it. It's not one that I would redo. There's nothing about it that I'm super unhappy with. Like I'm not crazy fond of my trees, but I still like them. Like, I still think they look cute. I think they look fine. And they look pretty similar to the reference photo on my phone, which I'll pull up for you again. They look pretty similar to that, yeah? I mean, they're a little fuller, but still similar. And I'm happy with it. I like how it turned out. I'm pleased. But since we're not repainting it, I'm just gonna put on some chill music for you again, and I will show you how we did it so that you can see exactly how we did these techniques, because I really liked how we did the sky. I think the sky turned out really well. That's a technique I would definitely use again, but I think I would do it with like pink and orange, going into some yellow at the bottom. I think that could be really pretty, maybe for like a beach scene or something. I'm learning all these cool techniques that I really want to try more stuff with. I'm thinking about doing more art videos as well, if that's something you guys would like to see, because I have been painting a lot more just as a hobby, because it doesn't take as long as many other things, generally, sometimes. But I've been trying to paint more often, so if you guys want to see more painting videos, definitely let me know. I will make more of them, whether you like them or not, because I like them. So, anyway, so I'm going to put on some chill music, and I will show you the time lapse of how I painted these African elephants at sunset. Thanks, guys.